Hey everyone, welcome to a Christian Talk of the Town. We are here at ICM Week and we are having a blast, aren't we,
Oh,
Charlotte?
it's been amazing. I just don't want to go home.
I know. We met so many new people, new
I know it. We
friends.
have. Who have we got with us today?
Well, we have Mr. Johnny Jones.
welcome,
John.
Johnny.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, we're excited to have you and hear all about your music. So,
Well, thank you.
yeah, tell us just a little bit about when you started singing.
I, when I was just a real small kid, about 3 or 4, I guess.
Does every musician say that?
I think they do. Can I
just
ask
in
him
your
a
blood.
may I ask him a quick question? Here's what I like to ask. How'd you meet Jesus? Because you know what, I've heard more about Jesus since I've been here, and this is so wonderful than I have in maybe 20 years in some of the churches. I'm sorry. But tell us how you met Jesus.
Well, first met him. I knew all about. I knew all about him during all of my childhood, and then when I was about 17, a friend of mine that also played music, he invited me to a revival, and he invited me to come and perform. I had never been doing a whole lot of gospel music at that time, but anyway, I went to that revival and I performed. And that night is when I got saved. It was
All right.
right before my 18th birthday.
Oh, that's awesome. So you were singing like Diane had asked you. You were singing when you were 3? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I remember. I was very embarrassed when I was 3 or 4. I went through the house one day singing "Candy Kisses," and I had no idea we had company.
I bet they loved it. I bet they loved it.
It was so far
Yeah.
back in the past, I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, when did you start your singing career for Jesus? When did your gospel singing career actually start?
Actually, it didn't start until about 6 years ago, or maybe a little bit less than 6 years ago. I found out I had prostate cancer,
Uh-huh.
and I found out, well, after I had the surgery for the prostate cancer, I thought, well, everything's going to be fine. I can go ahead and be my ornery old self. But that didn't happen because after I had the surgery and they did the post examination, they found out I still had it. It had gone to some other place in my body.
Right.
So it took them a while to find out where it went. And once we discovered it went to my bones, they said, well, there's no cure. And that's when I really got an attitude adjustment. I thought, well, I've got to really do something about my life. I've got to really start having a close relationship with God. And that was a little over 6 years ago. And
You know what, Joe? I think that happens to, and you guys I know out there relate, it happens to all of us most of the time. God has to get our attention because we get
Yes.
so big in the world,
Yes.
so full of the world, busy, full of ourselves, but then he has to break us.
yes.
And he wants, it's because he loves us and he wants that real close relationship with us. And if we'd have just known that, we might not have had to been broken. I've been broken too,
Yeah.
so I can say that with great love.
He really
Yes.
got my attention, that's for sure. And
Exactly.
I've had a great relationship ever since. And I think that's why he's given me some extended life here.
Exactly.
And not only extended life, Diane, is he giving him, but he's now in a venue, like you were talking today, he's in a venue that you've not been in before
With
in
music,
the
yeah.
last 6 years. At mine and your age, then that's so awesome to
That was
get
my
to.
next question. Was that at your age, all of a sudden stepping out of stage and singing? What was your feelings? I mean, you had to have been. Was your faith just so strong, or were you scared to death, or were you like, God called me to do this, so I know it, I'm ready to go? Or I mean,
Well, actually, I've been doing this sort of on a professional basis all my life, but I was doing
Gotcha.
just country.
okay.
Oh, okay.
And,
Okay.
and I've been doing country all my life, and I did all the cheating songs, I did the
Uh,
drinking
okay,
songs.
Gotcha.
And then
Gotcha.
when God grabbed me,
Yeah, when he got your attention.
I still did
Yeah.
the country, but I took the drinking and the cheating out, and I added Jesus to the
Oh, I
equation.
love that. Amen. And you know what? That is what this is all about, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what this is all about. Well, let's talk a little bit about this new album that you've got out. Tell us about some of the songs on it. Is there anything that's just really a story behind any of the songs that you want to share with someone, or?
Yes, I got a song on there particularly. I think you got him on an interview later.
Uh-huh.
His name was Isaac Cole. He was 12 years old when I met him at this same event a couple of years ago, and he impressed me so much. This past March, I woke up one morning and I said, I got to write a song about that kid, because those memories of 2 years ago just kept flowing through my mind, and we kept running across each other at different events around the country for the past 2 years, and he was a very special kid. So I wrote this song, and the other night when I played at the Nashville Palace, I did that song, and Isaac and I had it pre-planned. He was going to come up on stage and play the mandolin, backing me up on that particular song, and the audience loved it.
Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
they did.
You know, at our age, when we see a teenager give their life to Jesus, it's just so heartwarming, isn't it? Because this
Yes.
world's just so hard.
Yeah.
Growing up, we had it hard, and then
Yes.
I mean, it's just that's awesome.
He's
And
a
he is a special young
He
man.
really is. And
And what's the name of that song?
the kid, Isaac Cole.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah.
is the kid. Oh, it is
The kid, Isaac Cole, yeah.
The
Well, all
kid
right.
Isaac Cole.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if someone wanted to get your music, tell them a little bit about how they can find you. Your website. How could they find out about Johnny Jones?
I've got a website. It's johnnyjones.net. I've got a store on there. You can also go to cdbaby.com and order the physical CD, or you can just purchase downloads of any individual song that you would like to have.
Okay. All right, Johnny. Now it comes to the fun time of the interview.
Okay,
Okay.
let's have fun.
Yeah. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers,
Hamburgers.
Potato chips or fries?
potato chips.
Do you like fried pickles?
I haven't tried those yet.
Nashville Palace has some good ones. Try them tonight.
Okay.
All right. In your house, the toilet paper over, under?
Over.
All right.
I think he passes.
I think he passed.
You wouldn't mind to come visit then, right?
I don't care which way it goes myself. Well, thank you, Johnny. Thanks for being with
Yes,
us here
thank
on
you.
Christian Talk of the Town and being a part of ICM. We've been excited to be here this week, hadn't we? Because
amazing.
y'all have an amazing group. You're just all one big family.
Yes.
And
Thank
we're
you
happy
very-
to be part
yeah.
of this family
Yes.
this week.
Thank you very much for
So
having me.
thank you.
Yes.
And we'll be right back on a Christian Talk of the Town.